This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by Fourth Terrace Diagnostic Center.
Welcome to sports, everybody. The Father Marsh and Peters Basketball Classic is winding down at the Kendall Isaacs Gym. Family Island teams took center stage yesterday, and Julian Gibson starts us off with the junior boys matchup between Ellen Coakley out of Exuma and the H.O. Nash Lions.
Benson H.O. Nash Junior boys, they hammered Exuma 34-12. An easy day yesterday for the Lions.
We performed good, just that we had to blend in and do our teamwork and put time in it, and we just come out good, we come out strong.
Played good, but we could have played better. We was missing a lot of shots, and our passes wasn't on point.
What do you guys need to do in order to win it all?
Just more practice and listen to whatever our coach say.
We need to keep in mind what we have to do on the court, because we need to slow down on the fouls.
For Exuma, they just couldn't get their act together.
We just didn't have enough rebounds and defense.
I'm really proud of the boys because we brought a small group down here, and we just really appreciative to be afforded to play in this tournament.
We supposed to be walking the gym, we had to play, and they ain't used to that. But right now they're here, screw on right, and everybody down pack.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
Playing in tournaments like the Father Martian is a new experience for a lot of Family Island players, and Ellen Coakley coach Ricky Moxie says sometimes it gets overwhelming.
It's something that the kids in the island, we don't have the exposure, and when you come here, you talk a main game, I listen to my boys, but when you hit the court and in a gym, and you run up and down, your breathing gets shorter. The coach what's going on, I say, hey, just handle it, take care of yourself, but we're going to be all right. We got a strong team, and we got some serious young boys, and they deserve the chance to make the junior boys under 15 team, just like everybody else.
A big senior girls game on court yesterday at the Father Martian tournament. It was a matchup between government and private, with the Temple Christian Sons getting the best of the C.I. Gibson Rattlers.
We performed well. I think we could have done better, and I think at the end I think we could win it all.
The Father Martian tournament will close out tomorrow, and according to organizer Michael Scooter-Reed, there have only been a couple of upsets so far.
C.I. Gibson getting toppled by St. Salvador, and it was a close game, and the other surprise from day one, Donald Davis losing to St. John's, and those are the only two real surprises. But I anticipate the two of them will return, and it'll see a rematch or a matchup of those teams in the championships.
Now, following the Father Martian and the Christmas break, teams will return to play in their respective leagues. Terrence Red Eye McSweeney coaches the Jordan Prince William Senior Girls, and he spoke about how it's been going so far in the private school season.
We played against SAC, and when you go to SAC, there's a lot of nervousness happening there, but you're playing against a good coach and also a good team, Coach Mullins and the squad who's there. We're doing well. Out of the 13 teams that are in private school, I can fairly say that 7 of them have good programs, so on any given day, you could see your W move to a L.
Pro boxing made its return to the Bahamas last Friday at the Kendall Isaacs Gym, and tonight Kelsey Johnson speaks with boxer Misha Major about the possibility of putting on similar events on a consistent basis.
After a successful boxing show on the weekend, local boxers are calling on corporate Bahamas to assist with the promotion of the sport by sponsoring more shows. The financial support given will also help to boost the Bahamian boxers in their professional career.
I will continue to make sacrifices that I have made, here in the country, just to bring professional boxing back, because, there's been a little loophole over the previous years, but hopefully, everybody can come to understanding and make sure that things get squared up.
Major was the headliner on the Pain and Glory 2 card, dubbed The Revenge. Toriano Johnson and Sherman Tank Williams also fought on the card in 2 separate co-main event bouts. It was reported that all of the Bahamian boxers who fought on the card was not worried about payments and was just happy to box at home.
That card would probably worth about close to $30,000. At the end of the day, it is a business. It's part of the reason where some of the guys were saying they wasn't really getting paid. It wasn't really. I don't think it was really about paying the full amount, but it wasn't getting paid at all, and it really dampened what was going on. And so, at the same time, you don't want to be too greedy, but you want to be reasonable and try to work in the best way that you can that fit, because you have your trainers and everybody to pay. So you want to make sure that everybody could be able to eat and and be able to have a comfortable comfortable pay at the end of the day. And then part of it was some of the sponsors. I don't think they was getting the full support of the sponsors like how we have other sports like track and field. You know, they stick on track and field, and they got to understand track and field is not the only sport in the Bahamas. You got to focus on other sports, not only just talking because I'm a boxer, but you got volleyball, you got softball, you know, other sports that could try to help serve some of the problem in this country. And you know, boxing is one of those trains with a lot of aggression. A lot of these kids could take their anger off the streets and come in the gym and hit some bag. If you mad at somebody, come and punch the bag. You know, take some of the anger and steam off. And boxing is what I think they should look into, invest for sports tourism, because boxing is tourism for us.
Kelsey Johnson, ZNS Total Sports.
And that will do it for sports. Stay tuned. The Bahamas Tonight comes back after the break.
This is ZNS Total Sports, brought to you by 4th Terrace Diagnostic Center.